This is a picture of me at my very last day of my construction job as an electrician apprentice. I was miserable, literally making 1,000 euros a month. I was stuck in Ireland and I didn't have money to travel. I didn't have time to travel. I was working full time, 9 to 5, 5 days a week. This is a picture of me 4 months later, living in Marbella with my best friend, and I'm smoking a hookah because we went out to celebrate me making $4,000 in a month, which was a huge amount of money for me. It was 4 times what I used to make at my construction job. And most importantly, I was literally living in Spain. I have more of a tan, I'm looking happy, I'm smiling compared to this picture. And I'm showing you that contrast to make it clear that your dream life is probably way closer than you actually think. When you think dream life, people always make it out as if you need millions, you need mansions, you need crazy cars. But if you really sat down and wrote down what you want over the next couple of months, it could just be having more free time to hit the gym. It could just be moving to Spain, moving to a sunnier country, doing what you want during your day. That's what it was for me when I moved to Marbella. When I was working construction, somebody else owned my time. Somebody else told me where to go, when to go there. Someone else owned my income as well. My income was very capped, 1,000 euros a month. You can't really do much with that. So my dream life when I was working that construction job was exactly what I was living 4 months later. Living in Spain, training in a super cool gym, splitting rent with my best friend, making 4 grand, which again, it's not crazy money looking back on it, but it was a lot of money for me at the time. Literally living the dream at that time. Now, if I was living like that now, it would be a little bit different. It wouldn't be the dream, but back then it was. So I'm going to give you an exact recipe, a 3-step plan to get to whatever your next level is, your next dream life from now till then, until you're there. Let's recreate it, but let's actually make it you. Right, step 1. First thing you're going to do is you're going to grab a journal, okay? You're going to grab a pen. And you're actually going to write down what your dream life actually is. Again, I was working construction. I just wanted to move country to a sunnier place and train in the gym when I wanted to train. For me, if I could get those 2 things, that was my dream life. Sit down and figure out what you genuinely want, right? What are you lacking out of your daily routine right now? What's missing from your day? Write it down. And along with that, attach a number, right? So if you want to live in Marbella and rent in Spain like I did, I needed to have about 1,500 to play with to pay for rent. If you want to pay for a more expensive gym membership, write down what that number actually is. Again, just get very clear on what the next step of your life you want it to look like. Obviously, you're going to have big goals. Obviously, no matter what number you put in place, you're going to keep pushing. But I don't want you to write Lambo. I don't want you to write Ferrari. Obviously, them things are coming. But again, just like what do you actually want out of your day? What country do you want to live in? Oftentimes it's not going to be as expensive as you want to be, okay? And you'll probably land on a number somewhere around 5k, 6k, 7k, whatever it actually is, okay? It could be 10k. Right, number 2, you've got that written down. You can put your journal away, but check it every day. You always want to look at that number. You always want to look at what your dream life is and not forget it. Second step, you're going to find a skill. You're going to find a business that you can delve into where you can make that number. 5k a month, 10k a month. Again, whatever your number is, find one skill. Do a bit of research. Don't get too overloaded with research. Don't start looking into every single different business model. Just find one that you definitely know works. Maybe speak to a couple of people that are doing it themselves and pick one. Once you pick what business you're going to go into, once you pick what skill that you're going to learn and you're going to teach yourself, hustle. Go deep into that business for the next 60 days, right? For the next 60 days, your whole life revolves around this extra income. Your whole life revolves around this extra money coming in because again, it's going to get you to that dream life. For a lot of people, it's going to take them out of their jobs. It's going to maybe take them out of college if you need to prove it to your parents. So if you use all of your free time in this next 2 months, you're going to have all that time back and now you can put even more time into the new hustle and your dream life just gets easier and easier to get to. But once you've chosen the right one, if you hustle at it for 3 hours a day, 4 hours, 5 hours a day for 2 months straight, there's no way that you aren't at least making some sort of money. 2k, 3k, 4k a month, okay? 4 months. That's all it took me to go from construction to literally living in Marbella, training when I want, working online. And I'm not different to anybody. I'm not blessed by God. I probably am blessed by God, but I wasn't chosen to make 4k a month in Marbella. I just understood what I wanted to do and I hustled at it until I got it for 4 months straight. Pick the skill, hustle, write down what the plan actually is, write down what your genuine dream life is. Stop thinking about Ferraris, Lambos, mansions, pie in the sky, retiring your mother. Just focus on the task at hand, right? You want to move out, you want to live in Spain, you want to live in Thailand, you want to live in Bali, wherever it is you want to go. Pick the skill and work. Let's work, man. And do not forget to like this video if you actually watched to the end. Don't forget to subscribe to me. there's going to be a lot more valuable content coming, and there's also going to be a lot more personal content, me sharing my life and picking up some lessons along the way that I can share with you guys as well. I'm really on a journey here, and I'm trying to provide the most amount that I can to somebody that might be 1 or 2 steps behind me. So let's get to it. Let's make some money.